People, stop asking us for money on the 25th, on the 20th, or the 30th when you know I got paid. Oh no, the bridesmaids dresses are so expensive. It's like a wedding is like a business venture now. No, stop it. What's up, beautiful people? It is your girl Tua, and welcome back to another money talk. In today's video, we're going to be talking about black tax and why I think black tax is disgusting. Let me tell you now, black tax is so disgusting. It makes my bank account want to puke every single time. My bank account literally goes something like, literally. And I'm just gonna tell you from the onset that I hate black tax, and this is your best opportunity to criticize me, call me an ingrate, call me selfish, but you know what? And I say this with a lot of humility, it's still not going to change the fact that I think black tax is disgusting. And the reason why I think black tax is so disgusting and why I hate it is because I feel that it has derailed my financial success. Now, I'm not entirely going to blame black tax for that because my own stupidity, yes, stupidity, and inability to manage money has also played a major role. If you've never heard of black tax, you're probably wondering what the hell is black tax. But listen, your gal, she got you. I got you. I'm going to tell you what black tax is. According to the smart people, black tax is a term used to describe black people who share their income with their immediate and extended family members. But I'm going to simplify this for the both of us because I don't like complicated things, okay? This is how black tax works. If you are the only flavored peanut in this bag of peanuts, it becomes your responsibility to make sure that each and every peanut in this bag smells and tastes like you. That's black tax. Now, do you see why I hate black tax? Because I feel it is a very unfair and unrealistic expectation. Because some people don't even want your flavor. They don't even want to smell like you. You keep on giving them your flavor, you keep giving them your smell, but they just keep on taking, they absorb it, and then that's it. They don't start smelling like you. They just keep on taking, and then you know what happens at the end of the day? You end up flavorless because you have depleted your flavor. You've given it to people who don't want to smell and taste like you. And then at the end of the day, you are just 2 or 10 old peanuts sitting there without flavor, without taste. Now, what kind of life be that, eh? What kind of life be that? Tell me.
What kind of life be that?
No, man. Black tax. No, we hate you. Well, I'm going to speak for myself. I hate black tax. Before I get into the reasons as to why I hate black tax, I just feel that I need to put a disclaimer out there because some people might just misconstrue what I'm about to say, but I'm not in control of that. I can't control what people think or don't think, but I'm still going to put a disclaimer out there that I love my parents, I love my family members, and I do not have a problem helping financially if and when I can. In fact, I've made peace with the fact that I'm my parents' retirement policy. I am their retirement plan, and maybe you are also your parents' retirement policy. But you know what, like I told you, I got you, so I'm preparing you for life. And in case you are, because our parents have invested so much in us, you need to continue bagging that coin because our parents are expecting a return on investment, okay? So let's dive into the reasons as to why I hate black tax. Reason number 1, we have to do everything in secret or in silence. Now, I'm a big believer of moving in silence, but that's not what we're talking about here. What we're talking about here is how you cannot be seen on the inside of a restaurant, smelling a particular way or driving a particular car because you've told an uncle in your family that you don't have money. But what uncle doesn't understand is, yes, I've told you I don't have money, but that doesn't mean I don't have money for me. I just don't have money for you. And no, it's not being selfish at all because I work really hard for this money. I wake up at 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. to go to a place and work with people that I might not even like just so that I can get this money. So I should be allowed to spoil myself. And in fact, the name on the payslip is not Tua featuring Uncle or Tua and Co. It's Tua only. So I'm allowed to spoil myself. You know, it's the same with posting this video right here. I was very apprehensive about posting this video because I was like, oh my God, people are going to think I have money. But then I was like, I don't care. I work really hard for this money. Reason number 2, it keeps us stuck in the generational poverty cycle. Now, my smile is about to evaporate because I cannot for the life of me talk about this matter or this specific reason with a smile on my face. In fact, it riles me up and it makes me so emotional. I'm going to be the devil's advocate and say the following. Not everyone in the black community is going to make it out of the generational poverty cycle. And the major contributor to this is black tax. Now, there are a host and a plethora of reasons as to why black people don't get ahead financially, but we're not going to get into that. We're just going to focus particularly on black tax. Look, it is pretty simple why black tax keeps us stuck in the generational poverty cycle. Or your money comes in or your money goes out. So when exactly do you save, invest, and build generational wealth? When do you do that? You cannot because there's no money to do that. The well is dry. Dar es ni kapunasha. thing that hurts me the most about the generational poverty cycle and black tax is the fact that I hate black tax, right? I know how it feels. I know the burden. I know the pressure. But unfortunately, because I might not be able to break the generational poverty cycle because I don't have enough money to invest, save, and build generational wealth, I'm going to pass this on to my kids. And then what happens? I'm going to become my child's responsibility. My child is going to bear the same hatred and resentment. And then it's just a never-ending cycle. Feel like going off topic a little bit, and I'm going to do that because, listen, this is our channel, right? You and I, we can do what we want up in this BH. All right, I want to talk about WhatsApp groups that people create for their events and for their weddings. Now, I'm not talking about unexpected events, so please do not misconstrue what I'm about to say. The problem is, I find that some people, you want to get married, but you only have 20% of your budget. So where exactly do you think the 80% is going to come from? Do you see the black tax here? Do you see? This is black tax. This is black tax and it's daylight robbery. You want to have a lavish wedding, Mara, you only have 20%. Can you at least want to have a lavish wedding but have 80% and then the 20% comes from us? I'm saying it now. If I'm ever to get married, I'm going to try and have 100% of my budget, and whatever other people give me is going to be a bonus. I'm not going to sit around like, if that 2,000 doesn't come in, oh my God, people are not going to drink anything. Oh, if that 3,000 from who doesn't come through, oh, I won't have shoes. Whatever I get is going to be a bonus. Nah, people, let's stop this thing of wanting to have lavish things on other people's accounts. Other people also have their kids. They also have their financial goals. Yes, they can help where they can, because I know the black community, we are a community. We love each other. We help each other because, of everything that we've gone through. Yes, I get that. I might even get married at the magistrate because you don't spend a lot of money. We've got rich people out here getting married at the magistrate. Mara, you that have zero, you are here demanding a lavish wedding from us. And then they make the bridesmaid dresses so expensive. 3,000, 4,000. It's like the whole wedding thing is just a business venture now. Like, hey, we need to make profit. It's not even profit because you didn't put money in. Like, not or 4,000, even though the dress is 200, we're just going to make it 4,000. So the rest of the money we're going to put in a savings account or use it as a down payment for our house after we got married. No, people, I feel we need to do better. So that we need to do better. All right, I'm done venting. So let's go back to the generation poverty cycle. That man above knows that you and I are going to be the ones to break the generational poverty cycle or curse in our family. So receive it, child. Receive it, because you and I, we can do better, and we will do better. All right, before we move on to point number 3, I have a quick ask. If you're new to this channel, I have to ask you to do something for me. Now, this is very uncomfortable for me. It's like asking for sex on the first date, but you know what? We're not bothered over here, so I'm going to ask the question. If you are enjoying this video, then please consider subscribing to my channel so that you and I can have a lot of fun up in here. All right, let's move. Reason number 3, recipients become very greedy and entitled over time. I think the reason why they become greedy and entitled is because we have enabled them and we have allowed them to exploit us financially to a point where it builds an entitlement and an expectation. People get really enraged. They get angry, like pissed off when they ask you for money and you say no. And it normally always starts off with a sweet SMS. Hi, lovey. Hi, darling. Help me with $200. And the minute you reply and say, I'm sorry, I don't have money, they someone shoot you a curt reply. Sharp. And you're just like, yo, where's that coming from? Or my favorite one, they just don't reply. And I'm like, oh, thank you, Jesus. I love that. Don't just go away in silence, let's not do this curt stuff and be all abrupt and stuff. But I am gonna say, however, I'm gonna vent again on this point. People, stop asking us for money on the 25th, on the 20th, or the 30th when you know I got paid. That's the day you want to ask me for money. If you're gonna ask me for money, fry for me, ask me for money at the beginning of the month. Now you're asking me on the day I got paid. Do you think I don't live on a budget? Some of us live on a budget, and there is no way I can accommodate you, and now you end up getting angry because you asked me money on my payday. It doesn't work like that, people. Let's do better, okay? Reason number 4, it gears all conversations towards money. for me personally, it got to a point where there was no joy having conversations with particular family members. So all conversations start off so nicely. We're talking about the weather or something, you know. Let me use an example. So let's say we're talking about COVID, and I'm like, yo, but this COVID thing is killing people. It's not a joke anymore. It was never a joke, but yo, it's getting really rough out here. And this person just chimes in, oh, I'm so thirsty. Oh, I just wish someone could give me like $100 to buy a cool drink. And you're just like, but where's the correlation between you being thirsty and wanting to buy a cool drink and people dying of COVID? Where? Where is the correlation? Pamwe, if you're talking about buying tea, I would still understand. Pamwe, going to make sense because we must have to drink hot beverages and stuff because of COVID. But cool drink, really? No. Stop it. Stop it, people. Stop it. Oh my God, I'm so tickled by this. I'm tickled. It's so funny. And there's the classic one. And this one happened to me mid-conversation. It was like a punch in the face. I was told, yeah, other parents are buying nice things. No, other kids are buying nice things for their parents. But my kids, I don't even know when they're going to do that for me. And I was just there like, but I do what I can with what I have, and that should actually be enough. I kid you not, this was very painful for me. It was very painful, and if you have two brain cells, you already know. If someone is throwing these subliminal messages and remarks, you already know that you need to put money on the table. It's clear, put the kapandi there, that's what they want. They just don't have the audacity to ask you directly. Opua. Reason number 5. The reason you start saying no, you are evil. You are the devil's son. You belong to the devil. Yes, you should never say no. But what I've learned over the years, no is a complete answer, darling. No is a complete answer. No additives are required whatsoever. This one really tickles me because it reminds me of a quote that says, you can do 99 things for a person, but all they remember is the one thing that you didn't do. I've been chastised, I've been criticized for being stingy, for whatnot. I don't care. Really, I do not care, because during that time, right, and it's now going to take me back to the time when I was getting out of debt. My only focus was just on getting out of debt. I didn't care about what was happening around me. I was laser focused on getting out of debt. So when you come here with your funny request, no, give me 200 for airtime, or give me $10 for what I don't have. And it's true, I didn't have, because my focus was on getting out of debt. If you've watched my debt video, you will know that I struggle with debt. I'm going to put it somewhere here if you want to watch it. I cringe when I watch that video because, oh my God, I was just starting out on YouTube, so it makes me very uncomfortable, but you can watch it. I'm not bothered by that. If you want, you can watch it. So now that you've heard me ramble about black ticks and why I think it's disgusting, I'd like to know what you think. Please drop me a comment below if you have anything to say. If you've enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with a friend, and consider subscribing to this channel. And I'm going to see you in the next video. Peace.